Hi friends, a very good afternoon to you all. Hope everything goes well at your end. First of all, I would like to extend my deepest condolences to our friends from Italy, Spain, US, and all such countries where the casualties of coronavirus has been growing. And I would also like to thank you for being part of Modlingua's Facebook group. I believe all our friends are taking care of themselves and they are very careful towards handling this corona crisis. I know we as a language professional most of the time spend our time on computers and remain in an isolated zone, and that makes our profession very challenging. But at this moment, when whole world is suffering and when whole world is trying to come out of this corona crisis, my friends, you have taken care of yourselves. But I would also like to inform you that I have been observing variety of journals, news, government records, as well as announcements that is coming on a daily basis from different parts of the world, including UN, WHO, experts from US, Japan, China, Korea, Italy, including Israel and India. And I have observed that most of the doctors are advising us to first develop immune system in a strong way at this stage. There are some news coming that tells us that when summer comes, these virus will find their way and they will be eliminated. But the fact is, coronavirus dies only at around 60 to 70 degrees Celsius of the temperature. And the warmest place currently, which is Dubai region, we never reach that stage of 60 degree or 70 degree. Similarly, there are news that when it is the coldest area, they die. The news coming from Canada as well as from Iceland tells us that the corona is affecting the most coldest part as well. So it has nothing to do with temperature, but certainly it has to do with the veins that we have, the immune system that we have. Most of the time, especially during March season, especially in India, this particular flu and virus thing comes on a regular basis, and our body has its own immune system that controls and helps us in fighting these germs and viruses. Unfortunately, the corona thing is very very dangerous in the sense that our body many times fails to respond. But younger people with a strong immune system, they automatically develop immunity to this virus, and it is affecting those people whose immune system is weak. So when immune system is weak, we cannot do anything. Our body will not be able to even fight the smallest kind of flu. So the idea is to develop immune system. So I have done some research and I wanted to share that research with you, how to develop that immune system, especially in the corona crisis. The first thing that we have to do is, certainly we have to maintain as least as possible human contacts. Try to confine yourself in a room or in your own house. Try to sanitize yourself. Keep yourself healthy. keep everything clean, and at the same time, the most important thing is develop the immune system. And for developing immune system, doctors suggest three advices. And there is nothing more than that, And the first one is we need to increase our intake of vitamin C. And the second one is we need to have our intake for vitamin D. And the third one is zinc. So if we have these zinc, vitamin C and vitamin D in our supplement on a regular basis for next 10-15 days, our body will develop immunity to variety of problems, and we will be able to counter most of the viruses, including corona. I hope by the time we are able to develop immune system, we will have antidote coming. There are doctors, including, I was watching the news by our friend President Donald Trump. He has been advised variety of, medicines, alternate ones, including Ayurveda as well as some homeopathic medicine, as well as the most old medicine, and that is quinine. Chloroquine is the most effective medicine currently, which is generally used in malaria. And in case of an emergency, if at earlier stage this quinine is given to coronavirus infected people, doctors are suggesting that it can certainly give a positive impact. But there is always, uncertainty about this corona thing. The unfortunate thing is that we have ourselves developed, weapons of mass destruction. We have ourselves developed weapons of biological destructions, and we have been playing with the nature, and that particular thing is coming back and is haunting us. So my friends, the experts are now suggesting that we should go back to Vedic life, which was prevalent in India long back, and the life was to maintain cosmic balance. Cosmic balance means whatever we take from the nature, we give it back. But in reality, what has happened over the period of time, especially after Industrial Revolution, we have created distractions on a mass level. We developed automobiles, we developed machineries, we developed polluting units, we developed automobile sectors, we developed printing machines, we developed weapons of mass destructions, we started contaminating our nature, we started destroying plants, we started killing animals, etc., etc. So this is something which is has been done in a very indiscriminate manner. So just imagine a small virus. If you sneeze once, we produce around 3,000 of droplets. And even one of these droplets has a little of traces of this coronavirus. It can enter into our body and create havoc. So my friend, the best thing is to develop immune system, remain aloof as we generally translators are. We are sole, isolated individual. Our profession is such that we need to concentrate and work hard from our rooms and computers and desktops and laptops. But at this stage of time, I will suggest you to be more careful, my friends. And I would like to wish you all the best at this crisis period. I will come back again with some more updates on coronavirus thing and its effect or some new things that is coming on. But certainly it is very disturbing because currently more than 1 million people are affected. Italy is the most affected part after China, and then is Spain, and then day before yesterday my daughter has come back from US. She was saying 15,000. Yesterday the figure rose to 20, and today it is 26,000. So it is very alarming. And also in India, when you can imagine the cleanest part like is Italy, Spain, as well as US, Japan, etc. is being affected on a large scale. And in India, we have less cleanliness in terms of health, and we don't take care of our own selves. We can run into a bigger crisis, my friends. So be careful, be watchful, and certainly support our Prime Minister Modi's call for curfew, which has been very successful still now. And I hope we will come out of this crisis, which is at a very large scale, on a global scale. And it looks India has already taken lead by calling people, experts from all parts of the world, including Asian region, to develop a joint task force to fight it back. Together we will win, together we will survive. But it certainly gives us, you know, a thought, or forces us to think that we need to change our lifestyle, we need to rethink as a human and our contribution to the Mother Earth. Be healthy, free from corona, and enjoy the togetherness, the opportunity that we have with the family, my friends. See you again and take care. Adios. Nos vemos.